So this is where we're gonna work. We're gonna work down here in this canyon, and this is definitely too steep to make a trail going down. So I'm gonna set up the zip line. There's a perfect shot right here. I see a nice big white birch down there that I've used before for zip lining. So I'm gonna use that white birch that's straight across, and I'm gonna choose one of these big pines here, strap a zip line, and make a zip line right here. So right around this area will be our staging area, and the cool thing is I can get the four-wheeler to this area right here, so this is going to be great. All right, so I got all my equipment, and now I'm just going to walk slowly, make sure that wheel doesn't bird's nest up, no tangles. All right, well, I'm going to try my luck. Hopefully it won't bird's nest. So now here's the tricky part. I got to go down, I got to follow this trail in a straight line, obviously, to get the rope down there. So this is really steep. This is dangerous right here. All right, I'm gonna turn off the camera. I'll meet you down at the bottom of the hill. Made it down to the bottom. So far, no tangles. This is working good. Making it over to my white birch right over here. All right, as you can see, I got my nail set. It's holding the strap up. Strapped to a shackle and on the line, and line going up. And next step is to go back up and tighten her up. So I'm back up top and got lucky. I didn't get a bird's nest. That is awesome. So now what I got to do is tighten this line. So I'm going to take the slack and put it on my nail. So I got my nail on the tree right there. So I got the wire on the nail, just like that. So today I got a four-wheeler, and I'm going to use the power of the four-wheeler to be my second guy. So I got this winch right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to marry these two lines together with the clamps, and I'm going to take the four-wheeler, put it in reverse, and that will make that line really pretty snug. So I got my clamps on. They're all tight, ready to go. I got the spool up on there. So now I'm going to take the four-wheeler, I'm going to drive backwards and take up the slack as much as I can. Alright, so I got the four-wheeler, I got that line pretty snug. It's about 80% there. Just got to finish it off with the come along. Okay, so I used the same nail to hold my strap up for me. So the strap is on, and I put a shackle on to connect the two ends of the strap. And I just put this come along. Come along has a hook. Hook's right on there, no problem. Now all the line, I'm going to take all the line off this come along, just so it gives me plenty of room to winch this line really tight. All right, so I got my 3 clamps on there. Definitely use 3 because I've used 2 before and it slips. So definitely put 3 clamps on there and make sure they're snug, nice and tight. And now next step is to use the come along and cinch this right up nice and tight. So I got my 3 clamps from the come along clamped onto the main line, and now all I got to do is crank this come along, and that line's gonna get really tight, and we'll be done. Well, almost done. All right, I can't even pull that anymore. So now I get down from my ladder of death. All I gotta do now is attach this wheel thing and the pulley, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, look at that. That's a nice tight line going all the way down. This is gonna work great. So now I'm gonna take my return line, which has a little clamp on the end, and clamp it to here. All right, there we go. We got the wheels on. We got the hoist on. It's all set up, and now that's why we need it tied. Actually, the tree stopped it anyway, so that's good. All right, so we're nearly done. This is just a polypropylene construction bag. This one I got from Lowe's. Lowe's sells them. I think it was like 10, 12 bucks or something like that. Believe it or not, they claim this thing holds like 2,000 pounds of debris, or 1,000 pounds, I don't know, something like that. I mean, I'm only gonna have at most 100, 125, 150 at the most each run. So far this thing's working great. No problems at all. It's I mean, there's no tears, and I don't know, this is one that I use and it works for me. So that's all untangled. So now all I got to do is put the bag. Okay, the bag's on the hoist. And all I got to do to hoist objects up and down is use the chain pulley here. You know, you just pull this chain, and this will go up and down. However, you can go in reverse. So that way it will go down, and very easy to lift, like a few hundred pounds, no problem. Once the stuff's full, I'm gonna zip it down the line. This is a cool little cart I got for the ATV. I unhooked it here so I can turn the ATV around. I already brought my motor over, and I got this. I got my sluice, my gas, and hoses, some of my hoses and stuff. So this is load number one. I'm gonna put all this stuff in the basket and send her down. So I got all my stuff to the halfway point here. My motor, dredge, hose, all my sluice, everything, all my dredge stuff. I got my winch, pretty much everything I need to the halfway point here, thanks to the four-wheeler. And now I just got to hoist this. This is probably there's probably about 100 pounds in here, and that's pretty easy to hoist up. I need to get it up off the ground, and that's where this baby comes in. So this is all I got to do. Here's bag number 2. In this bag I got my motor, my air compressor, my winch, chainsaw, and a bunch of cable. So this is a really heavy bag, easily 100, 110 pounds maybe. So pretty heavy bag. It would have definitely sucked to carry all that stuff down to the river there. So I'm gonna have it down there in about 30 seconds, and I'm gonna save all that energy. So there we go, the bag made it all the way down. Everything's nice and safe, and now I'm just letting her down, and that's all there is to it. So I just sent like 100 pounds of stuff in this bag, and there's no stress on me, you know. It just went down nice and easy. I didn't have to carry it down, so I saved all that energy so I can use all that energy dredging. So I grabbed all my stuff from the landing zone up there and brought it down to the river. I got it all on the bank here, just in case there's a rainstorm. I'll be all set. And tomorrow in the morning I'm going to set up right over here. I'm going to put the dredge right on that little sandbar, because it's at a nice angle, and there's a deep little hole there that we already dredged, so all my tailings will go down in there. Just for the first couple days I'm going to dredge right here, just so I can get a nice spot for my dredge to float. So because it's kind of shallow here, there's some rock in the way. So I'm going to open this up so I can put my dredge here, and I'm going to continue to dredge all this way and try to go as far as I can up the channel, and we'll see what happens. And when Alex gets here, I'll move my dredge so he can put his dredge there. I'll have my dredge right here, and he's gonna come up this way. Today's the day, first day of dredging, and today we got Jack. Jack came in today. Jack and John already went down to the river, and I just got suited up, made some lunch, made a few sandwiches, and I'm heading on down to the river. Hey ho, it's off to work I go, crossing rivers. All right, almost there, getting excited. Gonna get some gold today. Look at that, we got the prospecting legend duo. So
legend right there.
Jack and John, they're gonna be moving big rocks in this channel over here, and we got the winch. We're gonna hook them up and move some of those big cool rocks. Ready?
That's where we want it.
Hi.
Hey John, do it again.
Look at that, my arms aren't even tired. I'm winching. All right. There we go, some virgin ground right there. Any good cracks?
No.
No good cracks?
No good cracks.
But
what made this rock was cracking up. John was picking them out of here last year, he said, right off the bedrock. So there ain't a lot of material.
no, not too much.
Wash all of it out and get all that down.
Yep.
So we can bar that one over once this is clean. And
Yeah.
we can do this one here.
Unlocks the puzzle.
Everything's going downhill this way. The only way one's going to be locked in there is if it's on the flat or was pinched under here.
Nice. Cool.
Winching, one of the most dangerous parts of prospecting. Everything's got to be checked and double checked. And in this pull, John is the boss and signals for everything. Brian's gonna pull the boulder out of the hole right here. Cable.
I got all set up and I've been dredging for probably about an hour, and I just found a nice little picker, really rich in the bedrock there. So I got my bedrock tools. I'm just going to use one of these hooks here. It's like a little pick, and I got my vial and some tweezers just in case. I'll take you down into the hole and we'll go get it. So let me show you what we've been doing. I started a hole just straight down, and this is actually right here, that big thing, that's a piece of bedrock, and the bedrock shoots straight down about 3 feet, not too deep, and it flattens out. But at the bottom there's a nice crack, and I saw a little piece of gold. I don't know how big it is. It looks like it's gonna be a nice little picker, but we'll go check it out. There we go. Nice little chunky one. Got some Gareth. Oh, first one in the bottle. Clunk. All right, first one down. Many more to go. I already saw 2 down there, little ones. I just sucked them up though, but hopefully there'll be a lot more pickers. Cool. I'm gonna get back in. I just found another one. I've probably been dredging 10 more minutes since I found that last one, and this one's gonna be a lot better. I took a quick look, and you know, everything looks bigger underwater, but it looks to be at least a ½ inch long. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be a nice one. It doesn't look thick, but it looks thin, and it's in a crack, and I'm gonna go get it. All right, here's the bottle. Here's the first one. I already got one in there. I already got one in the bottle, and shortly there's going to be 2 in there. I just had to come up and change the GoPro battery, and I ran out, so otherwise I would have stayed in the hole. Alright, let me suit back up, put my mask back on, get some air, and we'll go get it. I did it. Alright, cool, that's a nice one. Over the bottle. I hope I don't drop it. There we go. Cool. When it was in the crack, it looked like it was going to be a real long one, but it is long. It's probably at least a half an inch. Looks like it. Definitely a nice one. Not too thick, but it's got a little bit of girth. Nice. Hope there's a lot more of them. You can feel the weight on that a little bit. It's got to be 0.2, 0.3. Oh, nice little piece. It's just been 5 minutes since I got that last big one, and I just saw another one in there. So let's go get it. This is going to be a honey hole. I hope it's going to be like this for the rest of the week. All right, let's go get it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that one. That is a picker for sure. There's a wicked picker. When you can pick it up with gloves, it's a good one. Nice. That's a good chunk right there. Awesome. This is going to be a good honey hole. Look at that. This is day one, just started. Alright, let's go get some more. It's about 4 o'clock. I've been dredging maybe 3 or 4 hours, and this is what we got so far. I got the ones that were that I got off the ground. That's these 3. That's a nice chunky one. That one's a nice long one, and that one. And then we got this one here. This one here. We got a little guy right there. Another one right here. And I'll put these back in the bottle. 1, 2, 3, and there's another one right there. Yep. What else we got? What else we got? That's the majority of it for now. Oh, another little one right here. Another little one there. That's a really small one. It just jumped and went in there. Look at that. That's just about it for now. But yeah, we're getting there. Day one. Look at that. Quite a bit of gold in there. Cool.